they're sort of codependent, dysfunctional, odd couple who are both despicable, yet when you watch it, you can find something in common with them. I will start with one of my newer picks, and don't worry guys, I'm not stuck in the same decade or even the same year this time around with my selections. I'm going to go with Peep Show as my first pick. So ran for 9 seasons, premiered on the 19th of September 2003, and although it was 9 seasons, it was only 54 episodes, so that classic short British season. I think you guys know it. I think everyone knows the show. So it follows Mark and Jez. They're two college besties who are just complete disastrous human beings, living completely disastrous lives, living in the shitty flat together. Mark has a somewhat responsible job. Jez has no job, is living off the good graces of his mother and whatever kind of temporary work comes along. They're sort of codependent, dysfunctional, odd couple who are both despicable, yet when you watch it and you, especially as they interact with their wider circles, and Mark is in love completely with Sophie and work and he can't interact with her properly. This is in the early seasons. And then Jez has his other really dysfunctional friend, Superhands. When you see them interact with the world and how they struggle, as mad as the situations are, as crazy as the characters are, they're written in such a honest and humanistic way that you can find something in common with them, whether it's the things they're coming up against or the challenges in their relationships, or maybe some mad inner thought you had that they're verbalizing. Actually, something of a barrier to some people is when you watch the show, the thing is shot through everyone's point of view, their eyes. So it's a really unique way of telling a story. And the other really unique thing about how the show works is when your point of view is in, say, Mark's head and you're looking out, you can hear his thoughts. So this really great writing technique they have is that you're looking through his eyes, you're seeing what he sees, he says something, and then you hear what he's thinking. And like that mechanic as well, again, we all know that feeling of you're just saying something in the moment, but really you're thinking something else. And you get to do that, and you get to jump around all these different characters and experience that.
From what I've seen, I enjoyed it, but probably a similar pattern to Paul, who with Seinfeld, of like, I never really watched it, but I didn't even have that summer of watching it. So it was on if somebody else was watching it, and I enjoyed the experience of it. I do like those two guys. They have this particular sketch show, Mitchell and Webb, where they have this one, this one skit that has me just loving it, where it's World War II and the Germans are turning around going, do you think we're the bad guys? Which I think is just so, we have skulls on our gear. And I was like, these guys are great. But I actually haven't given that show the attention it probably deserves. So I wouldn't have too much more to say about it. But from whatever I've watched it, I did enjoy it.
Great pick. Absolutely love it. Really good show. I have the DVD box set myself. Watch it when it came out. Really, really good pick. Yeah. Can't say anything else. Excellent.